What's up, y'all? Welcome to Because We Are podcast, episode 61. We're gonna start naming these episodes. I think it's about
I was about to
time.
say we should.
Yeah, because it's good. You name an episode, you got a little insider, and then people look for it the whole. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
do when I
I
see
don't know if
like.
we can name them the way we used to though, like in a clever way to incorporate the name into.
Yeah, nah, that was like a short-lived kind of thing. I already knew that.
Yeah.
Like at some numbers, there just wasn't gonna be something to work.
We
You
got
know
them
what I'm
pretty
saying?
high though.
Yeah, we did. We got somewhere. We got to goddamn 47.
That
Or
was the
did we?
goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was the goal.
37. One of those. But yeah, welcome to episode 61. Hello viewers and hello listeners. How y'all doing today? We are actually, you know, like talking about a lot of good industry stuff today. So hope you're gonna be interested in that. You're gonna get the first hour for the YouTubers, the people that's watching. But if you want more, subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/ because I am podcast. I gotta change the name on that too. But you'll be able to see all the stuff that we do like on the video side, and you'll be able to get like access to some Patreon exclusives. We just dropped a Patreon exclusive that we'll get to a little bit later. We'll talk more about that a little later. But we had some interesting conversation, and yeah, I think without further ado, let's just talk about what up. Like, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, fellas? How was y'all week?
Not bad. Black History Month is officially over, so I feel like
A regular
a
ass nigga
little.
again.
Yeah, I just feel like a regular ass nigga again. All these corporations are not pandering anymore, so I don't feel special
Mm,
anymore. All
yeah.
the sales are gone. All the niggas that was doing discounted features, all those deals are up. Black History Month sales, those are
Yeah.
over. So
Yeah, and double so because it's Women History Month now. So now you like, you a man, you like double down, like so you out of here, man.
now they're gonna shove all the white women in our faces.
when did the Women's History Month start? I mean, I don't want to start here, but like, when did that? Is that always been a thing, or is that like a recent thing?
It must have been like 2016, 17, 18, I
Okay,
think.
okay. I'm
I
not gonna
don't
stay
think
on
that
this
was.
too much.
I don't think it was
Yeah,
always. It feels very new, like Juneteenth.
feels forced, right? Feels a little forced. I mean,
Not gonna say
I'm
that.
not. I'm not good. Yeah, let me not. Let me not.
Like, slow down.
It's like why we
Slow
gotta.
down.
Why we need a month for women? Nah, I'm not going. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go there. But how you doing, man?
No,
How you
wait,
feeling?
where's
How
Men's
was the
History
wedding,
Month?
dog?
Um, the wedding was great, man. Shout out to
Cool.
my uncle and my new aunt. It was a beautiful ceremony in Charleston, South Carolina, which
You didn't even
really
send me no pictures, bro. I'm kind of mad about that.
I didn't take a
You
lot
said
of
you was.
pictures. I did, but I didn't take a lot of pictures, to be honest, man. But it was a cool event. It's my third time being in Charleston. The cool thing about Charleston is Charleston kind of looks almost like an island. Like there's like a bunch of like palm trees and shit. I guess it I guess it would like resemble Miami a little bit. Cause it's kind of on that coastal kind of thing. Fuck is funny about that?
It ain't Miami, bro. Don't do that.
Just aesthetically it is. I mean, obviously it doesn't have the commerce and shit like that, so it's a little
Wildwood.
it kind of feels yeah, I guess so. Like it
Didn't
kind
you
of
say you
feels
never even been to Miami?
yeah, no, I mean nigga GTA, I don't know.
It look exactly how it look in the video
Yeah,
games.
I
for
mean,
sure.
it kind of is. They just like smushed it all the regions together. But yeah,
That's like niggas getting their idea of New York from Spider-Man 2. Like everything.
but that's
It's like,
supposed to be like word for word, bar for bar, New York though. So it's a little
yeah,
cleaner. It's a lot cleaner though.
yeah,
Whole lot cleaner.
that's for sure too. And ain't no niggas swinging around either. So
But
You replace all the crime in that game with garbage, and it's accurate.
no,
facts.
but nah, I think Charleston is a beautiful city. I got some
Cool.
pretty interesting uh perspectives from some of the people that live there, but because again, the natives have like a southern accent, but it's also like Caribbean a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I think because it's so close to the like Geechee Islands, I think they're called. There's a little bit of like Afro Caribbean history there as well. So yeah, no, it was fun.
That's cool, man. That's what's up, dog. I'm glad you had a good time. I miss wedding season for me. Definitely need to get invited to another wedding soon.
Yeah,
Hint,
for
hint, if
real.
anybody listening, think about getting
That
married,
ass.
invite your boy. Another excuse to get dressed up and go drink with my friends. I'm down with it.
I only ever
Um,
been to the two that I was at last year, and that was a hell of a good time.
yeah,
So
it's
yeah, I'm
good,
with you
man.
there.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the next. I guess I'm not excited for baby showers though. Not as much. Those are a little
Not,
different.
not as
It's not.
crazy.
It's not as crazy. Yeah, but whatever. We don't got to get there. I've been doing good. I went to a fucking concert recently. I went to the Smino JID concert.
Dope.
I didn't know how it was gonna be set up. It was kind of short, but this one guy, Jordan Ward, I don't know if y'all heard of him, but he's like recently up and coming. He actually had like this TikTok song that was like, he was one of those people that like, cause I don't know, y'all all use TikTok, right? So he had one of those songs. A lot of artists these days are doing things where they just be like, yo, I'm gonna release this song if this gets 100 something plays or 100 likes or whatever, and then they just don't release it for a while. Or they just like repost it a bunch of times. It's like, hi, my name is Jordan and I made this song, I want to release it and all this other stuff. But so many
But my
artists are
label
doing that
won't
on
let
TikTok.
me
Yeah, yeah. It's
until I
just
go
like
viral.
building the hype, but it's just like constant and they're doing it from different accounts and all that shit. But it's working. So this one dude, Jordan Ward, he opened up for GID and Smino. We got there kind of late, so we didn't get to see his full performance, but he sounded pretty good. And then Smino came on right after. I didn't know it was set up like that. I didn't know GID was the headliner, but I guess I don't want to say that kind of makes sense, but I didn't know. I thought it was like I thought Smino was the headliner, but doesn't matter. He put on a hell of a show. It was great. I don't know if y'all familiar with Smino's music, but he has like a St. Louis accent and like a St. Louis like attitude and all that stuff. And he put on a good show, yo. Um, and everybody was having a good time and all that stuff. And then when Jid came out, it like turned into like a whole different type of show because he be rapping his ass off. Like you heard in the Forever Story, he was rapping his ass off, and people they were mosh pits. Like it was interesting. At a jit show, I didn't expect there to be a mosh pit at a jit show, but if y'all know that song "Stick," that song on the
Hmm.
it was like on the Dreamville mixtape
Yeah.
or
I love that
album or
song.
whatever it
Stick
was.
Talk.
Nah, it's called. I think it's just called "Stick." Right? It's with like him, Sheck West, Kenny Mason, I think.
Hmm.
Dramas on it,
Yeah.
all that
Stick.
shit. Yeah, but it sounded like some Triple X shit, which makes sense about the mosh pit and everything. He brought out Joey Badass for a song.
Fire.
Yeah, so I was
What
hype
song?
about that. He performed his own song. It was what song was it?
Do they
Love
got
is
a song
only
together?
no, it wasn't a song together. It was Love is Only a Feeling. Joey
Mm.
Badass, he just brought him out and he like because this
They
was
probably
his
got a song
second.
coming together soon.
I hope so. They had the what's it called it on 2000 together. I forgot what the song was called, but they got that
Wanna Be
feature, which
Loved.
is not. Yeah, want to be there. They could have did that, but it's all good. Joey did "Love Is Only a Feeling," and yeah, it was cool. Came out for one song and just got right out, showed love, and it was nice. It was nice. But overall, the experience was great. But bro, I stood in front of. Have y'all ever smelled something so like nasty that shit starts to like hurt you like physically, like you start to like be repulsed,
I have.
bro? I kid you not. I smelled what was probably the worst underarm I've ever smelled in my life, bro.
Oh god.
Bro, it was
Why
bad,
were you
bro.
so close?
But yeah, it was just yeah. First of all, we went to Terminal 5, and it was like we were at the top section, so we weren't that in the group of everybody, but we still had to like be on the ledge so we could see the show. Um, and yeah, we just started smelling the smell, and we couldn't identify who it was. That's the problem. Like we didn't
I would
know
have just
where it
started
was
being like,
coming
"Yo,
from.
it's somebody stink over here," because you know when you stink.
Yeah, so
You-
yeah, I kind of did say it a little loud. I was just like to Nat. I was just like, "Yo, I think it's her. I think it's this girl right here." Because like
You
every
started
time,
blaming
like
people.
yeah, and of course, during the fucking show, they had all these moments where it's just like, "Yo, put your hands up," and I'm just like, every time she put her hands up, right? That shit just is bad. It was the worst. It was the worst smell
Mm.
I ever smelled, bro. And I usually don't get like super sensitive about that type of shit, but it was bad, bro. It was bad. So this was actually a whole thing for a PSA for niggas to put on deodorant. That natural deodorant shit, it's not working. It's not working. Don't rub no lemon lime under your armpits. Put a stick on.
Yeah. Stop
Put a
doing
stick
what's
on.
healthier for you in this situation. Just
Yeah, nah. It's
stick
all
to
right.
it.
Yeah,
If
like
it ain't broke,
just like
conform.
get the cancer, bro. Like if there's ever a reason to like be okay with the cancer, like
Yeah.
cancer or like everyone thinks you stink for your whole life. Like it's I think that's a clear debate. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro.
Patreon.
I think I'm
That's
You
going,
might as-
that's
you
going
might
to
as
the
well.
$100,000 episode.
What's worse, smelling bad forever or cancer?
It's going right up there with the Mount Rushmore list.
Yo, stop, bro. Don't say it again. Not in the first hour, bro. And not only do we have on Patreon, we can be a little loose, but on the first hour of the pod, we can't even like
Yo,
we can't talk about that.
make sure y'all
can't
go
even
check out the
yeah.
latest Patreon episode. Please.
Yeah. Dame had this wild ass idea that we might end up doing for the $100,000 episode, but
That's gotta
just
be
gonna have
it.
to
That's
pay
gotta
this-
be at least a segment.
that's something
in the
you
100.
have to pay big money to
For
sure
sure.
talk about. We not
flesh
just gonna
out,
be
yeah.
talking about that.
To unpack that
Yeah,
shit.
Nah. Yeah, man. There's more. But what we are going to talk about today, before we get into, I had like a thought because niggas ain't got insurance. Hi, I'm sure you got insurance to get a job. D, you ain't got insurance, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right. So this might be a tough one, right? Because you got to like really put your mind in something. But I had an idea, right? Because insurance, how can you explain for me though? Like, is insurance that you get through your company, is it set up where your family is also tied to that insurance?
Yeah.
Okay, word. So how do polygamists, like, do they get the whole insurance package? Like if they married to several people, they all get insured?
I guess it would depend on the state. If the state honors
yeah.
like polygamy,
Mhm.
but yeah, you're all covered. It's like they
Alright.
can't exclude. Like, nah, bro, you got
Word.
3 wives are already on here. You can't keep putting in like because when you want to amend your insurance if it's not within that enrollment period, you have to
Right.
have like a life change, right? Like, bro, you can't have
Yeah.
4 different marriages. Like, nah, I got married again, but you didn't get divorced. Like, nah, man, I got another wife. Like, that shit sounds like cat, but I'm pretty sure like in certain
Yo, Hodge,
places.
y'all got any opens? Y'all got any
Pennsylvania.
openings over there?
What?
Y'all got any openings over there? Like,
At my company? Yeah, hell yeah.
nah, your marriage, bro. I'm trying
Yo,
to
what? Yo,
I'm trying to get. Nigga, listen to me, bro. If you really
no,
cared
I'm not
about me-
listening to you on this.
Listen, hold on. If
No.
you really cared about me,
No.
if you really cared about me, right? You wouldn't marry me if I really needed insurance. What if
the
I needed like a
fuck
kidney?
is wrong with you, bro?
Just
It's
listen,
like,
hear me
yo,
out. Hear me out, bro. Listen, like we don't even gotta do no weird shit. Like if we really like, cause what is marriage really? Like if we were to like actually listen to me, bro. Listen,
It's like when people
listen,
get
I've
married
been
for the
thinking-
citizenship, like the fake marriages. They
exactly,
do for
bro. And they get paid for that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
but we don't even gotta go there. They get
No.
they get paid big for that. I actually learned the
that.
number.
I think
recently,
he's
but
incentivizing you right now.
I just want him to hear me out because right now he's just super against it. But
no,
I
I'm
think if he
listening.
just-
I'm listening.
All
I'm
right.
listening. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So listen, I think if you really care about somebody, right? Like, what if the day comes where I need like a fucking kidney, right? And I can't get it because I can't pay for it. But the only way to get it is if I have a good insurance company. I would do that for you. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely do that for you in terms of like, I need insurance, and the only way that I get that is through like marriage, where somebody has insurance benefits already packaged into the deal. And it's not like I'd be like, your husband or whatever. I'd just be like,
you would.
I would be, but I wouldn't be like, we wouldn't have all the, you set the terms of the relationship. You set the
You wear
terms.
the pants.
What?
Of what you set
Yo,
the
whatever you
terms.
want to do, bro. Like, just let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly though, because look, in this partner, let's call it a partnership. Let's not call it a relationship.
Sure.
In this partnership, you would be the person who obviously is the breadwinner, and obviously in a partnership, you got all different types of people and dynamics and everything. Everybody brings stuff to the table, right? I could provide a lot for this partnership, I think. In terms of what you want to get out of life, I'm saying? I got a podcast, I'm about to get my media company up and running and everything. And you can have direct ties because obviously in a marriage, like I wouldn't, we wouldn't have to sign a prenup unless you would want to, unless that's something that you want to do. So you would get direct ties to that company. So what I earn, you also earn. So it's like I get insurance and you also get parts of, what's mine is yours because we married.
You are describing one of the worst Adam Sandler movies to ever exist, which is I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Did you not know that there was a movie? Yes, there's a movie with fucking Adam Sandler and what's this other dude named Kevin James, the one from
the cover art's
King
going
of
to be now.
Queens.
Kings of Queens.
2000 American Buddy film as the title characters Chuck and Larry, two New York City firefighters who pretend to be a gay couple in order to ensure one of their children.
No. See, no.
In order to ensure one of their children so that they can receive health care. However, things go from bad to worse when an agent decides to verify their story. And they actually
why we got to be gay though? That's the thing though. We don't have to be gay
to get married. We just have to be in a verifiable romantic relationship to be
Why
married.
does it have to be romantic to be married? If we want to get married, that's our business. And if we're doing it for insurance, that's nobody's business but us.
I don't think that's how.
Are we not a unit if we get married?
I don't think that's how it works. Because then I think people like marriage is a specific kind of partnership.
Do you agree or disagree? We have a serious problem with healthcare in this country.
Yes.
Answer the question. Yes, you agree.
Yes.
Would you do everything in your power to help alleviate that crisis?
Yo,
what?
Listen, just answer the questions, bro. Just answer the questions. Just listen, bro.
This thing is
indeed.
Gonna,
don't indeed.
You're
not
safe. Canceled,
you're not safe neither. I'm coming for you next. Yeah.
Would I do anything to alleviate that issue? Yeah. I would do a lot to alleviate that issue. I'll march. You know what I'm saying? I'll I'll write letters to my governor. Right?
Yo, marching not gonna get me a kidney for less than $1 million.
I will give you my kidney, bro. You can have mine.
You give me your kidney before you'd marry me for
Fuck
insurance
yeah, nigga.
to pay for my own kidney?
Absolutely. That's way less of a fucking ask than like me standing up there with you and now you may kiss your husband.
Bro, you acting like we gotta fucking do the whole like
you literally
we don't have to have a wedding, bro. Why do we have to have a wedding, bro? It don't gotta be like that.
You cannot get married without having a wedding, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to fake. You gotta fake the wedding. You gotta take all the pictures and all that shit to make it look legit.
You have to do everything, bro. It has to be.
I thought you could just go to the courthouse and get a license.
No, but I'm talking about to like make that shit look official. You got to make that shit look official.
You know, you cannot marry. You cannot just marry someone just because you can't.
Yeah, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
The institution of marriage has existed as long as the country has. Like,
but listen, but we pod together. I could put together a whole collage of all the laughs that we've had. if we need to verify this relationship,
that should be enough.
Oh my god, bro,
that should be enough. Like nobody's gonna tell me how I share my love and how I need to receive it. You know what I'm saying? I think we have a verifiable case. To be honest, I think if we really wanted to do this, it could work out. Personally,
to get married.
My brother's actually my brother Gab is actually an authenticator, so he can marry y'all. He's technically a priest.
Look, we about to just commit insurance fraud right here on the pod.
That's not insurance fraud, bro.
It's hypothetical insurance fraud.
This is definitely insurance.
Why is it fraud though? If you love me, right? Huh? Say it.
Yes, I do love you.
You love me, right?
Yes.
If I need a kidney, literally, and you have insurance and I don't have insurance, you love me enough to marry me and give me that insurance because you love me, bro. Why is that not enough? How is that fraud?
Just because this institution of marriage is one. First of all, it's one in which many organizations vow to protect under any law. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy, bro. It's just not going to be easy.
Yeah,
I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
Yeah, love not always. Yo, love ain't always that easy. But I'm willing to make it work for the greatness of. Because listen, bro, The idea
Of
we need
yourself.
to admit that the idea of the idea of the nuclear family, right? The mom, the dad, the son, the daughter, a dog, a couple chickens, and a white picket fence. We need to let that shit go. That was the American dream. The American dream is no more. I think if we all start to actually be serious about partnerships and be in like, multi purpose relationships with people, you got more income because like than just two people, right? You got more connections and there's less divisions because y'all all working together. You know what I'm saying? With one or two people, it's very easy to get caught in y'all bubble just together and just not branch out as much. We talk about this all the time. So I just think multi people relationships or partnerships, I should say, are more beneficial than just the typical, monogamous, I just get the insurance because I'm married to you and only you. Nah, man. I think we can spread the wealth a little bit. I think.
All right, man. I think that's a hard sell. I think for anyone. I wonder um if like women would do it. Like would a woman marry her male best friend in order to like uh I think I've heard that one time like on TikTok, two people who are married in a relationship, well, not in a relationship, but they're just married, they're friends, they date outside of the marriage, and like they're both cool with it because they're not actually attracted to each other. They're just like they
It's
know
a
that
business.
yeah, it's like just a living arrangement and it works for
What's the
them.
difference between that and what we try to do?
I feel like there's a one big difference. Like I don't know how we get past that part, but you know.
Gay sex. Gay marriage is legal.
Yo, come on, bro.
Gay marriage is,
Y'all keep
is
bringing it back
legal.
to sex, man.
I meant to say marriage is legal in every state yet, or no?
I believe it's like one
They're
that
trying to
just
overturn it, though.
yeah, they just
I think
rolled back
there's some,
in like Louisiana or some shit.
yeah, or probably Texas or some shit. It's some places like that's really trying to turn back a lot of stuff. We don't gotta talk about this, but in fucking, I think in was it Tennessee somewhere just passed like some weird like Jim Crow type of law.
Oh, I did see that.
Mississippi. It was Jackson, Mississippi. That's where it was. Not Jackson, but just Mississippi as a whole.
32
just did
states
some Jim
have
Crow shit.
same-sex marriage bans. 32 states have
Not
same-sex
sex,
marriage bans.
Oh, marriage. Okay.
Same-sex marriage.
I
Not
keep
sex.
hearing
Yo,
sex.
not sex, bro. I'm not talking about sex right now.
But yo, even that. So look. So hold on, like, and listen, and I don't, and how listen. I love you, bro. I don't mean no disrespect.
I'm not trying to fuck.
By this
I don't
question.
know
No,
what you're
I
about
don't.
to say right now, bro.
I don't mean no disrespect from this question, right? So like, if
Let me step away.
Yo, dog.
so your wife, right?
Yep.
Yes,
she also has insurance,
yes.
right? As- so if we were, like if it wasn't like some shit where it's like, oh yeah, nah, it's a little too much. Like I'm not really with the gay stuff, whatever. Like if that's how it's gonna come across, would you let me join in through that basis for the sake of me getting?
Yo, go to Dame, man. Like you got to start asking.
He not married yet.
Jesus,
He not married yet. And I even owe respect to Leslie. I don't even know if she got insurance yet. So I can't have that same. But if he was, I would ask him that same question. So hypothetically, D, if you did, like, I don't know if Leslie got insurance, but if she did have insurance.
Leslie does have insurance. And we don't have to be married. I think her insurance is, I think if you live with somebody for a certain amount of time. I don't know what
that's
it's
crazy.
called.
That's like common law type shit, right? Almost. But how many years is it?
I don't know. I think it's like 2 years. So
2
years.
I think so.
Well,
That's
yeah,
easy.
that's easy. Like go live with this.
But
thing,
you
bro.
also have to be in a relationship. Like you have to be like a couple, a partnership type of thing.
Man.
It's not just like any nigga who like you room with,
Yeah, exactly. Like your roommate got insurance because y'all live together.
To answer the
Yeah.
question, I would rather you marry me than her.
See? But why?
Because just because I don't need to explain why. I just would prefer if you married me instead of her.
See, look how he's already possessive in this relationship. Nah, I want you all to myself.
See,
Yo,
Jesus Christ,
man. But you have a lot to gain from that. So I don't know. Just think about it, bro. I feel like
No, once we're on to the next topic, I'm never thinking about this again. Like just so we're clear.
I need insurance, bro.
Okay,
I need
nigga.
insurance. I need insurance, bro.
If it really comes down to it, like where I really need some shit, bro, I'm coming to you because you kind of agreed to it a little bit. I think, you know what I think? I think if the situation really happened, you'd be a lot more receptive to it.
Maybe. But
So
again,
this is good.
You
This
do
might
have
be
to. You do have to, again, to get married. You do have to meet either with the magistrate or with the wedding officiant, whoever's conducting the ceremony, and they do need to verify your relationship. So if you pull him to the side, maybe, or her to the side, or them,
Bro, I already told you we got a bond, bro. I already told you.
Again, these are the gatekeepers. These are the people who have to honor the institution of marriage. So in order for them to legitimize the marriage, they're going to have their own set of, like, things that they would like to see in order to verify. So you do have to verify the marriage to someone in order to legitimately get married. Just so we're clear. Unless you go to Vegas, apparently. Because then you could just, like, marry anybody for any reason.
Flight's not too expensive right now.
You can marry a tiger, apparently.
That's it. All right. Overall, though, I think it's a good idea. I think who do y'all think y'all could call to ask that question, and would actually like go through with it? Like if y'all was really down on some like, yo, I really need insurance. Like, who do y'all think
that's
could,
such a crazy thing to ask somebody, bro.
But who do you think would actually do it though in your life? That's married and like actually needed to go through it.
My boy Yoel. My dog. Bring that ass here. Sign these papers.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you might be right, bro. You might be right. I'm like tempted to like call him on and like ask him, have you ask him yourself. But like, yo, bro, if I needed to get married for some insurance, you would do it?
If I wasn't recording through my phone right now, I probably would call.
I could call.
Yo, this nigga is an agent of chaos, bro. Like that's his whole thing.
Bro, it's important, bro. It's important. What about you, How? You got anybody you think you could call who like actually like consider that shit?
I probably do, but they know that if I was to ask, I really, really fucking need it because like so they would probably be like, yeah, all right.
It's your homie, which is like somebody you grew up with.
Yeah, no, my one of my best friends, John. I probably would ask him, and he would do it.
Yeah,
How would you
like
ask?
marry
Would you
John.
picture how I just pitched it? John and Just. That's fine.
How would I ask?
Yeah, would you picture how I just pitched it? 'Cause I think I pitched it pretty well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably similarly. Just I would first fucking like, bro, I need it. It's a kidney thing. There's no way I can afford it. I just
Let's go to the kidneys, bro. It's believable.
yeah, for sure. Or a tumor, man. They say they said it's like I need the operation like within the next 2 months, or it's gonna be too late. And I'm just picture like that. I'm not gonna be able to afford it. You have great insurance. We've spoken about this before. The only way that I see, is we get married, man. Like let's just.
And can you verify? Can you verify that love? You think?
Yeah. That's he's definitely one of my best friends, and
What song y'all playing down the aisle?
Fuck.
Jagged Edge, Let's Get Married, the remix.
Yeah, the one with Run DMC for sure. What's going on? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Should be fire, bro. I go.
I'm sure. I'm sure. You'd be one of the witnesses for sure.
So I think I need to like next week. I need y'all to do that for me. I need y'all to actually ask, like, candid too. I need y'all to like really pitch that shit. I think I put myself out there right now. You know, I think I need some like support here. You feel me?
God.
I need it. I really need
I
it.
think
I
that's
need
gonna
a fucking
that's gonna have to go on Patreon too, man. This
Patreon.
the shit might not work. The shit might not work, and then I'm gonna be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That I asked somebody to marry me and they said no. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that, yeah, niggas ain't getting that for free.
Yo, get back in that mindset, bro. Get back in that mindset. That hustle of like, yo, I really need this. You know?
Have y'all thought about how you would ask? Like, y'all got any cool ways that you might want to like ask someone to marry you? Have you already considered it or not?
I did when I was younger. Like I was out there. But now I feel like it's more of like it has to be more of a personal thing. Like it has to be something that y'all both kind of
I dig it.
have the same idea about.
Yeah.
And like but when I was like younger and I was like, how would I propose? You know, of course it was like some
Yeah,
grand fucking
bro.
gesture.
On an island with a
Like-
plane, fucking writing out the words in the cloud and shit like that. Like, nah.
Yeah, nah. I was going to butter clouds. I was going to the moon, bro. I was like, yo, let me go to the moon, right? It's like I'm gonna leave a ring there, right? And then come back.
You gonna
to Earth.
what?
Listen, hold on, listen to me. Leave a ring there and then come back and then go with Shawty to the moon. I'm like, yeah, like let's just, let's go to the moon. Like, let's do this. This is a one in a lifetime thing, right? And then we get
Once in a
there and
lifetime.
I bust out the ring that's already on the moon, and then I say, baby, I love you to the moon and back because I've been here before. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
That is
you lied to
fucking
her though.
terrible, bro.
You said
And then-
once in a lifetime. You've been there twice.
First of all, you wouldn't even be able to put the ring on her because y'all both gonna be in fucking spacesuits, right? So how the fuck she gonna get the ring on her hand?
I'm gonna open up the ring, but we can go back in the ship and then
Yo, take all that shit off that took 3 hours to get on, and
Yeah.
and eventually you'll be able to get the ring on your finger.
and then we have some real good, 0G. You feel me?
Oh my god. Yeah.
What about you? What about you, D? What was your grand gesture back when you was younger, or if you have one now?
Nah, I don't have one now.
We don't
I'm
want real-
definitely
we don't
with
want-
you. Like it's definitely more personal now. But yeah, back when I was in like fucking high school, thinking I was in love with the person I was gonna be with for the rest of my life. On an island, like I said, clouds in the sky, put up making the words and shit. Nah, I'm good. That sounds like expensive. You know how long it would take for a plane to write that in this fucking sky?
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, hold on. Just wait.
Too
Just
low,
wait.
bro.
Just wait. Just hold on, baby. You got to make another lap
What if
around.
What if you found out a nigga seen your shit happening and like stole your idea, like
Just took
because it was
advantage.
already up there. Yeah.
And it's somebody you can
Just took
see.
advantage.
Now you see them
Yeah.
over there.
Nigga, like, why?
But
No,
now,
no, no,
but
no,
now
no,
you
no,
look
no.
like you capitalizing on the opportunity. So yeah, I got the receipt right here. This is my idea, baby. I swear. I literally paid for this morning.
That's-
You fucking up their proposal over
I
there?
got 3.
Like, no.
I got 3.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm throwing
Yeah,
sand all over that
for
shit,
sure.
bro. Nah, it's a wrap.
knocking that nigga.
And one of
over,
y'all
too.
going in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushing that nigga over on his knee. Fuck Get up, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Throwing a fucking
Oh,
beach
shit.
ball or some shit. It's over, man.
I stole my shit from Martin. You remember the episode where Martin asked Gina to marry him in the park?
No.
I ain't watched Martin like that, so you gotta explain it.
Okay.
Don't judge, bro. Just explain.
Yeah, that's cool. They weren't together, so she was leaving to like move to California, some shit like that. And like Martin wasn't doing good as far as like work. I think he had just got fired from the radio station.
This
He was
nigga
like
tryna
trying to
mooch.
do the TV show thing. He was trying to do the TV show thing where he was trying to
This
convince her
nigga's
to
watching
stay.
TV like, what should I do, man? I don't know. How am I gonna propose this to this woman I love, man?
Nah,
He's like, I got it.
it was always in my mind. But yeah, he had like he met her in the park and tried to convince her to stay. She said she wouldn't stay. The relationship wasn't going anywhere. So it was actually really really cool. Y'all should watch it on YouTube. Um, but yeah, he basically proposed in the park. Had like Brian McKnight come out and sing randomly. It was cool.
You call Brian
No.
McKnight?
So I did the
You called your homie John dressed as Brian McKnight. He came out like
Surprise, Shawty!
Brandon McDay.
Close
Yeah.
though. Nah, I just got her. I just got her to go to Central Park. I was like, I don't know if I pretended to be sick or if I was actually sick. I really don't fucking recall. But I met her in Central Park, and we did like the horse carriage ride, and then I just had like the flowers and like everything, and we did the horse carriage ride, and at the end of the ride, I had like our whole families like at the end of it and shit. And
you coordinated.
yeah, I coordinated the whole shit. I had a buddy.
That's how I feel like it should be. You gotta kind of like, you can't just be the old. Well, some people do that, but like, it's good to have friends and family involved. If it's like
for sure. Yeah,
coordinated.
it was cool. Everyone was there. Got on my knees, congratulate. I fucked up my little like thing that you say right before you get on your knee. Fucked it up.
He was safe again in his bars.
Facts, bro. It's the ADHD.
Nigga forgot the lyrics.
definitely stumbled, bro. They would have stopped my round for sure. It was bad. But I was
This
just
nigga
like
scared.
but I was just like, fuck it, man. Just get on your knee. Just get on your knee. Just do it. So I did it. Boom. Brought the ring out. It was nice. It was nice. It was cool.
I actually think I remember you telling me about this. Like when you said that when you proposed, you cried.
No, I didn't cry when I proposed.
You cried at your wedding.
At the wedding for sure.
Was it your wedding?
Yeah.
I thought it was when you proposed. I thought you said when you proposed, like you cried.
Nah, man, I was nervous as fuck. It's nothing. I was scared, bro. I was legitimately like terrified. I don't know what it was. I think I should have just wrote it down. But either way,
was there a moment you thought she was gonna say no?
Nah.
Or was it like instant yes?
It was an instant yes. I knew she was gonna say yes, but I didn't know if it would work. Like because I can't remember. Oh no, she was sick. Actually, that's what happened. She was sick. We had planned for her to go out on Saturday, and she was supposed to meet somebody, and she was like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm feeling sick. She literally had 102 fever, but I did not care. I was like, "You are getting out of this fucking house, yo!" Like I went to CVS and bought like all of the fucking like fever reducers. It was like, yo, this shit is all planned. Like you cannot get sick today.
Got this ring,
but you can't tell her. But you can't tell them like why, you're like, why is this so important? Like, what's the big deal? We was just going to like lunch or something. Like, no, you have to go. Like, this is super important. She asked you weeks ago. Like, you're gonna do. Like, I was like really, really like fishing. But
do you think she knew? You think she got like suspicious after a while, like that she knew it was coming?
No, she because even her reaction, she just started cursing me out. It was weird. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Like it was like
New York love.
Yeah,
facts.
That ass be.
but it was cool. It was cool. I was just like, yo, I was calling everybody like, yo, she's got to get out this fucking house. Like we have to do it now. It was pretty interesting.
That's cool. Sounds like a rush. Sounds like a nice little, thing to get into.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how I'll do it today. Shawty told me where not to do it though. She has given me like that hint. She was like, "Don't do it at the college we went to, and don't do it at where else did she say? She said somewhere else that I forgot. I hope I don't fuck up. Like, do it there. But she said there are two places. She was like, "Don't do it at Rampo and don't do it at somewhere else." But that's a nice little, like you getting hits.
They're gonna make you walk to the arch.
Yeah.
Take photos at the arch if you do it at Rampo.
Yeah, facts. Like, nah, bro. You already got me with the fucking was it the minority or the diversity portfolio shit. You're not getting my fucking marriage on your website. I'm good on that, man.
I think the
Yeah.
flyest proposal I've seen was, and you guys probably seen it too. It went viral years ago. You know, the guy at the movie theater, with his girl, and it's like the
Yeah.
animated version of like Snow White, but it's them two instead.
Yeah.
I actually
And
never
then
saw
like
that.
It's fly.
really,
You should see that. It's pretty.
it's fly,
It's cute.
it's fly. So yeah, they're at the theater. They're in the front row, and it looks like a pretty like small intimate theater too. It doesn't look like one of those AMC giant theaters or whatever. So it's like an animated Disney type film, and it's like Snow White. He's going up there kissing her, da 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 da, da. And then like interacts with them, like the little cartoons start looking at them. All the lights come on. He gets on, he gets on one knee, proposes. She looks around. Everybody in the theater is like their family and friends who were like all in on it. So it was like super dope. And yeah,
That's the
that
one
was probably one of
thing.
the flyer shits I've seen.
That's the one thing that made me question that whole shit. Because if I walked into a movie theater, like it's not that dark where you can't see the people. Like if I saw like somebody, like I think you would kind of need to.
Unless they were like, the trailers were running, the lights are off, and they're sitting in the front row. So all the people in the second row have to do is kind of just like popcorn in front of their face. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
suspicious. Yeah, just a newspaper at the movie
Yeah.
theater and shit. Yeah, nah, I think I would kind of notice that shit. That's why I'm like, it would have to be like you'd have to sprinkle in some red herrings, probably like some paid actors or some shit, just to like,
Maybe.
yeah. But yeah, no, that was definitely fly. And I could definitely see you doing some creative shit like that, D. Probably
Maybe.
put a lot into your proposal for sure. All right, let's get into some like grimy shit a little bit. All right. We talk about all this love and marriage and shit. Nah, man, that's not why the people come. People come to hear us talk some bullshit, I think. But anyway, all right. So your man's right. You and your man's y'all in the club together, right? And this girl, right? She really feeling you, and she feeling you. Like it's obvious that she feeling you, but he keep trying. He's trying to pursue this girl. Do you tell him that she feeling you, or do you let him, go ahead and shoot his
Keep
shot?
striking out.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin. You don't want to crush his ego as your friend. You know what I'm saying? You want, especially in those settings, you want to see him be confident. You want to see him continue to be outgoing even after he fails. So let him exhaust all his effort over there. You know what I'm saying? Then move on to the next. Because that's what guys do. When when you're out with your buddies and whatnot. If it's not working out with Shorty over here, there's plenty of other Shorties in the club to go holla at. So once he goes to find somebody else, then I'll slide my way in there. No, you don't got to be rude. You don't got to step on toes. Just let it rock.
But what if he wild out and he's like, "All right, bitch, fuck you," and then you got to step in and kind of like, because now you're the friend. You're still the friend. So it's like, damn, if he treat me like this, how you gonna treat me? That's your boy. That's your best friend.
That's when you gotta bring him in tight. You're like, yo, just follow my lead. And then you go like, yo, why you wilding like that? Yo, come on, come outside, bro. You drag him outside. Be like, all right, yo, gotta take one for the team here. Cold blue 42, cold red,
Yeah, bro.
computer blue.
Yeah, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to swing on you, bro. You can't just be disrespecting the women here, bro. I'm gonna have to swing on you. I'm not gonna swing on you for real, but just I need you to fall and cover your eye and then go to the car.
Just put your hand right under your chin. So when I hit it, it's like I'm making contact.
Exactly.
You just follow that.
Exactly.
Just like WWE, just like what we've seen on TV.
The things we do for love, man. What about you, High? What you doing in that situation?
Pussy.
I've been there before, actually. I had a buddy of mine who was like not in love with this girl, but just like that was all his attention, And one day she kind of like just pulled me to the side and was like, I was just asking her like, yo, like what's up with you and him? Like, he feeling you, blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, my
passive aggressive dirty macking.
No, it wasn't dirty macking. I was trying to help my man. I was trying to see like, what you're not really giving him the rhythm that that he's giving you. Like, what's up? She's like, oh, I like somebody else. It's like, oh, word? Okay, that's cool. She's like, you can't tell that I like you. And I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Actually, like you kind of can't because like this, like you're literally all he fucking talks about. So I don't think we're gonna like. I told her
Well,
that
that's
it
different. This
wasn't.
nigga in love.
He
That nigga.
he was quite he was like yeah he was real serious about her. But
Okay, yeah, that's a different situation.
I told I told him I didn't tell him that it was me that she liked. I told him that she's in a situation, you know, she's got a situation already that she's focusing on. So
All right.
I
Now,
would
what if he finds out that she likes you,
yeah
and then now he's thinking, oh damn, the situation that she's in is with this nigga, and he
yeah,
trying to make
yeah.
that's a blowback.
I ran the risk of that. I did. It didn't come to that, but I ran the risk. Like, you know, if she was to, you know, blow it up, like it's actually your boy, then I would have been in trouble.
Yeah,
But you know, I just
I
because again,
understand that.
I didn't want to like, you know, make it like nah nigga, it's me she feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, you know? So but I also didn't want him wasting his time, you know. So I just kind of lied, but just just leave her alone, bro. She's not really into it.
I remember this one time we were out at a bar, me and my pals, and this girl that I had history with was there. Like we never like dated for real, but we had history. And my friends obviously know this girl and they know this history. But we haven't like, you know, I've been in a relationship for a while, so there aren't really like feelings there. So one of my boys comes up to me and you know, she's there on the dance floor. He's like, "Yo, do you mind if I go ask to dance? Do you mind if I go ask to dance with her?" In my mind, I know she's gonna say no to this nigga. Cause she's just like not like that to like, you know, dance with one of my friends while I'm here. So I tell him, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Cause I think that's better than being like, nah, nigga, nah. You know, that's better than being like, or even being like, nah, yo, I still feel something. You know, it's better than that. Just go ahead. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, let her choose.
And then he goes, and he ends up right next to me like 30 seconds later. So how do you guys feel about a situation like that? Are you doing the same thing in that situation, Hod, or are you kind of just being like, are you being honest with him there? Or even UT?
No, I'm just, you know, listen, man, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, maybe that should have worked this time, you know. So just, you know, I'm definitely not into even if I had a situation with someone, like I don't like when people be like, yo, you can't talk to my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's kind of like, you know, I just don't think relationships work like that. I don't think like you might really, really end up feeling this person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be in the way of that. Like I've also seen where like people don't like their people that they've had relationships with dealing with like a cousin or like a you know, somebody in their family. I don't be caring about shit like that. Like it just doesn't bother me at all.
That could get a little weird, though.
I do.
Nah,
if I love that girl, I do.
Yeah, that could be weird, bro. I gotta see you at
every family function now. Like,
Nah.
especially if you were the one bringing her to the family functions first.
Come on, man. Yeah, nah. I think you capping on that, huh? For real. Like that shit is weird.
Obviously, there's certain situations where you don't want to be there, but if y'all had a time and y'all talked, or even if it got kind of serious, you can if you're in a new situation and they're in a new situation, just because they're in a new situation with somebody that you know doesn't automatically mean that there's some like it was some like devious shit happening in the background. You know what I mean? They could have just met mutually the same way y'all did.
I feel like we've had this talk before, and I remember my side of it. I don't buy any of that bullshit. I feel like anything that's there had to have been rooted at some point.
Yeah.
Whether it was while, you know, we were a thing or after we were a thing, like something happened, something was there, or even before, like something was there.
This shit don't just pop out out of thin air, and like
that's always just funny money to me.
Yeah, nah, and like don't. If we was just talking or whatever, that's a different story. But if we was dating, if we was serious, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was bringing her around, and we was actually like serious about this, and then you end up with her like after we done and things didn't work out between us. It's weird, man. It's weird.
I've
It's just a
literally
little
thrown
weird.
an alley to my cousin with my ex.
Like, you cucking.
Whoa, not at all. It was honestly, again, she was too attached, and I was done.
You wasn't talking like this at the beginning of the pod before when I was, you wasn't acting like so that's easy for you to understand, but my shit,
if I'm innocent again, I was done with that situation. Shorty was being she was too attached. She wasn't really like respecting where I was, and I was like, she needs. I literally thought to myself, she needs somebody else to like occupy her mind, like she
Come here,
does.
Cuzzo.
Yeah, come here.
I knew
Get over here.
that he was. I knew he was. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's gonna probably hear this. I don't give a fuck. I knew he was a scummy enough nigga to like do it, like to like actually like take the alley. So it was just like bro, you know what I'm saying? Look, she get money. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally sent him over there to like do what he do.
He said she get money, so you sent him over there.
Yeah, for sure. He was a scumbag, nigga. Like I'm being honest with you. He's
Yo,
gonna
go leech her for everything she got.
Yeah.
So now you set her up to get leached off of just because she loved you.
Yo, bro.
Shows how much you cared about her.
I did at one point, but then she
Go take her for everything she got, cuz.
She got
she
weird,
got a tax
man.
refund coming soon.
She she got super weird, and
Yo, I swear, bro, this bitch gonna give you her
fed her
social
to the
security.
wolves.
I did. I fed her to the wolves. I low key, like, honestly, it's been so long since I've seen that girl that honestly, if I saw her again, I would apologize. Like because that was really like some scumbag shit that I did.
Damn,
But
I have a perfect segue for this conversation. but I wanna
We got 9 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I want to adjust your point first, though. In your situation, I feel like you're almost like, if your friend starts to holler at somebody that you obviously have history with or interested in, and y'all are together, it almost kind of can drive you two closer together in a way. Like that situation, because if Shawty knows you, then she might feel like it's some sort of like test
Trick
of
or
loyalty.
Game. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't play those games.
Those
games could get nasty.
Yeah, for real. Because I honestly, in my head, like if I was in her perspective, I'd be like, oh, he sent him over here, like to see what was going on. Because like obviously you gave the stamp of approval.
I wasn't even thinking that. That's crazy.
You're like, yo, go ahead, whatever. But like the thing is,
damn, I signed off on that. I'm thug.
He checked in with you. You was like, go ahead, player. Good, do your thing.
He's
but
bad.
Like I need a drop. I need so many drops. But like I feel like it'd be different if you weren't around. You know, like, but I'm not gonna say things would turn out different. But if the same situation happened where, like, you know, if your homie was at the club, right, and like to say he texted you or some shit, it was like, yo, shawty at the club, I'm thinking about asking her to dance, and you was like, all right, yeah, go ahead, and then he tried then, but you know, maybe she didn't see if you was around. Who knows what would have happened? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that that's the situation with that, but I don't know. It might be a little different just because it's like, it's not as embarrassing, and sometimes people are like image driven. They don't want to look as messy. It's like, oh, you was messing with so and so, and now you dancing with this person. There's a lot attached to that. You know, women think, I think, a little different than like kind of men do. You know, men are probably like, yo, it's just a dance. You know, we just dancing. You know, it's nothing that crazy. But
nah,
you wouldn't even.
Always that serious.
It's always that serious. Okay,
my meat is on you. If we're dancing like this is if we're dancing like this is the 70s or some shit. If we're dancing like this is the 70s, like, you know, just like do the
like
twist,
too close.
You know, no, that's when it started to get nasty.
Yeah, if we're doing a jitterbug, then it's fine. But like, yeah. What if it's bachata? Because I know a lot of people like, because I've been in places where like people have asked my girl to dance bachata, and I'm like, it's bachata.
Yeah, all them Spanish dances is just like sex with clothes on, basically.
Y'all be mad close. Dude, they had their arm on their
All them
lower
shits
back.
is mad sensual, bro. Like, yo, you got shorty all up in your arm, moving your hips like you Shakira.
Yeah, none of that. And like, don't spin my bitch, bro. Keep her at one place. Like, don't if you spin if you spin her, I'm tackling you. I swear to God, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll tackle you and potentially her. Like, just because y'all next to each other. Don't do that. Don't spin her, bro. If it's a good spin, nah, bro. I'm swinging. Like,
Shit better not be smooth, yo.
it
You better
can't
not dip her after either.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, if you dip her, I'm dipping you.
So I dip, you dip, we dip.
I'm double dipping.
Somebody get dipped. Yeah, nah. If it's like a messed up broken spin, that's fine. Cause like you ain't got no
Oh, this
swag.
nigga got no. Yeah,
And she can see that. Like, so it's fine. Like I'm good money. You know what I'm saying? Like you thought you had it, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
I should tell my girl that too.
It's
I'm
the
like,
worst when they, if they doing basic bachata when they going side to side, that's cool. But they going forward and backwards,
Yeah,
that's when
you
it
know
becomes
the
a
vibe.
problem. They start going in all different directions and shit. Or when they're not even moving, they just moving their feet in the same spot, looking at each other right in the face.
Y'all thrusting.
I gotta break
What
this
y'all
up.
doing on the first one?
I gotta break this up. I gotta come out and do my little 2-step if I got to, or whatever.
Yeah, flag on the play. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to do something. I'm like, hold on. Back it up. Yeah, but nah, that whole front to back thing, y'all thrusting. What are y'all doing? This whole front back sit? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Give it back. But anyway, I want to end on this, because we got like a couple minutes left. It's funny because I had a pod topic and it'll probably get cut short because YouTube is coming to a close. But it's funny that you brought up the whole thing with like if you saw that girl today, you'd apologize. I had a thought of like just podcasting in general and also just like relationships that you had where you were definitely in the wrong. Like, I remember that one time when you was talking about that old like relationship that you had like in middle school, like one of your first breakups or whatever, and like Shawty was blowing up your phone and you was just like, yo, I'm playing ball. Like don't do this. How did you hear that conversation? Go back and listen to that shit. That shit's hilarious. But like basically it was like blowing up the phone. He was in the rec center at some gym or something. And he was just like,
Boys
yeah,
Girls
nah.
Club. Music was connected to my phone, and she over here trying to blow my shit up. Like,
Yeah,
he trying to listen to Future.
Yeah, he was
56
DJing.
Nights.
Yeah, nah, you bugging. What the fuck are you doing? So he broke her off of like that basis. And probably other stuff too. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, nah, you throwing off my DJing? Nah, throwing off my set. Throwing off my set and my jump shot? Nah, you gotta go, bitch. You gotta go. So.
I already see where this going.
Jesus Christ.
So my thought was, for things like that, where obviously you were kind of bugging out a little bit, would you go back and apologize? Like in your old age, would you be like, nah, no, I ain't talked to you since middle school. But like, not even like, I guess it's kind of different in person. Like, y'all bump into the person in like a grocery store. Like, you're not going to bring that shit up in a way. Yeah, nah. But if you send it a message, it's a little different. You have like more open space. But you'd be like, yo, I just want to apologize, for the way that I acted. It wasn't right, and all that stuff. And I hope like there's no real hard feelings.
And I actually did do that to that girl.
Yeah, I think that's how that story ended.
Apologize.
Yeah, but that was like what, a couple? How many years after was that? You remember?
That was a few years later. I was trying to smash.
AKA the bald assassin.
Yeah, that is not the same, dog. That shit wasn't even genuine.
That's not where I was going, but